Yeah, warm good afternoon to all. I am Karthik, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, SNS College of Technology. In last video, we seen about thermoplastics, thermosetting plastics in a generalized manner. Right? We have seen some thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics, why they are oftenly used, and why they are replacing steel nowadays, where they are used, what is their main factor, right? Okay, here in this here in this video we are going to see about thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics, what their similarity, okay, what makes thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics are distinct between each other, or in simple way you can say we will find the difference between the thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastics, the first thing is that they are long straight chained carbon compound and they are formed due to additional polymerization, and they have less strength compared to the other one, thermosetting. Okay, the main important factor is that they can easily process it again and again, we can reuse it again and again, this thermosetting plastics, right? When compared to when we speak about thermosetting plastics, they are cross-linked polymers. They are formed by step growth or condensation polymerization. They have more strength when compared to plastics, and they cannot be reused. So this type of thermosetting plastics is used in highly in areas where the plastic should not be melted, or should withstand should withstand high operating temperature, or should withstand high strength. You can see they are preferably used in high machineries, where tons and tons of machines or tons and tons of steels or materials are handled, or we can see in machines, so where high pressure and high temperature is working on. So this type of thermosetting polymers is used in engineering application, which have high operating points, high operating temperatures. The first one is when we compare thermopolymers and thermosets in terms of chemical resistance, thermoplastic has some good chemical resistance, but when compared to thermoplastics have good chemical resistance, but when compared to when we see about thermosets, the thermoset plastics, TS plastics has more chemical resistance than compared to thermoplastics, which because this thermoplastic we should have such a thing that the thermoplastics are used in such a manner where their operating temperature, their pressure handling, and corrosion prone areas are so high, right? The second one is dimension stability. So as I already said, the thermoplastics can be melted, reused. We can melt it and we can cool it and we can reuse it. But thermosets are not like that. They have external dimension stability. So if you see a large, if you see machineries with which deals with more amount of electricity, where we can see the plugs and the bus bars are made up of thermoset plastics, where it can withstand high temperature, high current, so that it will not be melted again. Right. The third one is creep resistance. When compared to thermoplastics, thermoset plastics have high creep resistance. As the same way, I have already told that thermoset plastics will hold high temperature, will withstand high pressure. So the creep, which is also known as cold flow, it is predominantly seen, its resistance is predominantly seen in thermosets, where it gets holded in, where its application is really seen in high temperatures. Okay, the other thing is that toughness. Thermoplastics are toughened, it's inherently toughened, which because it has which because sometimes they show brittle nature, but thermosets are not tough, but they are not tough, but once they are reinforced, they can have high toughness, high toughened structure. For example, fiberglass. Once the reinforcement takes place in this thermoset plastics, you can have a high toughened property. Okay, the last before one is that coloration and clarity. Thermoplastics are easily colored and can be easily maintained, thermoplastics, but thermosets, they have limited option of coloration, and their colorations get fade away over the time. Okay, and when we speak about clarity, many clear polymers are available, but Seeing clarity in structure, thermosets have very limited options. So in this video we have seen important properties where thermosets and thermosetting plastics were stepped apart. Then we can see this thermoset plastics have some excellent qualities, but the main problem is that they can be reshaped or remelted. Once it is formed like a steel. So this thermoset plastics are highly used, only occupies 10% of the plastic usage in engineering field. Thank you.